Great result by the boys. A really good result. Three goals at home to Nottingham Forest. Three points in the bag. Top of the league. Back again to the top. I know it's just temporarily because Liverpool plays tomorrow, but it's a really good game. Like I said in my preview, I said this is the must win for us, and I'm glad we showed up and we got the 3 points. And the usual suspects did their things. I was happy to see Gyökeres obviously get on the score sheet. But Zubimendi has 2 goals out of this game, which is fantastic. His first goal was an absolute stunner. Volley outside the 18-yard box. Probably the goal of the week. Won't surprise me if he's a contender for goal of the season at some point, but it's too early to say, anyways. But yeah, really good results. A few things to talk about it. Obviously, listen, Mosquera probably is going to be our sign of the season. And I say this, I'm not trying to exaggerate. I watched the Liverpool game. Obviously, I know the guy. I mean, I watch Valencia. I watch Madrid, so I've seen him play. He's a good player, but I didn't realize actually how good he is. He's a defender who plays like a midfielder. He's very comfortable on the ball, takes risks. So those passes through the channel, really tight spaces, and he picks them easily. As a matter of fact, he's almost press resistant at some point. You notice at some point the Nottingham Forest strikers were reluctant to attack him because they knew he's going to make a good pass out of it. It's a really good signing. One of my buddies say we're going to lose him because we're not going to play him, and Madrid will come for him. That's how good it is. I'm really happy with what I see, and finally we have a player who can actually rest Saliba and not drop the ball. Very good player. We've signed a rare John. He's just 21 years old. My goodness, the ceiling on that boy playing this way already, fantastic. Let's see. Money Madueke lit up today, man. Again, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I wasn't anti his move to Arsenal. I was not the player I wanted, but guess what? Good for him and good for Arsenal. I'm happy he's playing well. I like to be proved wrong. Noni Madueke looks exciting. He's very direct. He had a very good game today. If he had scored, would have been a contender for man of the match. But obviously went to Zubimendi because he scored 2 goals and he had a better game in all fairness. But Noni Madueke was phenomenal today. More of that. I'm hoping that becomes his style. He's very different. His corners were effective, and he's comfortable on his right leg too. Beginning to see his crosses are not bad. Saka and Saliba are hopefully back next week. Eze, my boy, man. Eze. I'm not surprised. He got an assist today. First half was a little subdued. I feel like the nerves got to him, but second half, man, just brilliance. His passes, his reception of how he receives the ball, how he turns, his shimmies and dribbles, and I'm not surprised if you like good football. Eze is your guy. He's a 10/10 player all the time. So I know there's more to come from Eze. He's a baller. He's a proper baller. Unfortunate to see Odegaard, subbed because I wanted to see both of them play together. Eze and Odegaard, I mean, but obviously he's a shoulder. According to Arteta, it was precautionary. He's probably going to play midweek against Atletico Bilbao. But yeah, Eze had a good game. Gyökeres again, 3 goals in 4 games, not bad. Now, Gyökeres is an interesting phenomenon, and I say that because obviously there's a goal scorer in there. Given a chance, he would score. I think the challenge the team is having is how to play him in. He doesn't seem to really dominate the games with touches, but if you give him a chance, he will score, and that's what we need to start doing. Is how do we play with Gyökeres? Because he makes good runs. We just need to be able to find him in those spaces so he can score goals. But if you give him a chance, he definitely will punish you and score goals like he did today. Is a assist, which is good to see. That's my point. I'm not surprised. Eze will create a lot of chances for this team because he's naturally a creator and he is very, very intelligent and good on the ball. Another clean sheet for David Raya. Raya had a quiet game today. No real saves, nothing. Sorry about that. I think there's a plane flying across. But yeah, had a very quiet game in terms of saves. And for his 100th appearance for the club, another clean sheet. So good for him. That's what, 3 now? out of 4 games. So not bad at all for the defense. Yeah, squad depth, guys. My goodness, like people forget today we didn't have Saliba, we didn't have Kai Havertz, we didn't have Saka, and obviously Martinelli. These were players who naturally would start for Arsenal last season, even Odegaard, but we're able to pull it off. It just tells you how deep this squad is. We've signed really well. I'm not surprised, and that's why I'm very confident that we will win 1 or 2 trophies this season. There's a formula on how to win this league is or to win trophies. You gotta have a deep squad, and that's what we have. A very deep squad. Even Notgard wasn't even, it's not even in contention yet. That's yet another depth of this club, of this squad rather. So I'm as a fan, I'm super excited to see that we're able to perform at this level, even without what you argue our best players in Saka and Saliba and Havertz, and still deliver and win 3 goals and get 3 points. Now, obviously, the next game is over to the Champions League away to Atletico Bilbao, which I think we're going to win. I think we expect us to win that game. And also then at home to City after that. So Ateta got it right, bang on right today. And I'm glad he started Eze because I was like, I lost I literally lost my shit against seeing Martinelli play ahead of Eze against Liverpool. So it's good to see that he fixed it. Yeah, Martinelli came on. And I actually think Martinelli's purpose this season will be come off the bench and run down the opponent. So 20 minutes to go, 30 minutes to go, when they're tiring, bring him on. Let him, show his pace and run and all of that stuff. But if you need someone who would create goals for you, it's not Martinelli. Like I said, he's plateaued for me. I don't see anywhere else to go beyond where he is. And where he is right now, to me, it's not a par. It's not even close to what I call top wingers in the world. Lacks creativity. So I'm all for bring him on second half to try to affect the game. But starting ahead of Eze, I think is a no if Eze is fit and it makes sense in terms of the fixtures. So yeah, I think that was a good game. I think that, like I said, got it bang on right today. Timber had a rather great game. Calafiori had a quiet game, but nothing spectacular. Um, Mikel Marino had a good game too. Not his typical. He had a chance to score, but he had a good game. He had an okay game. It was good to see. His that budding relationship with Eze. Him and Eze are building. A few times when Eze drops deep, he moves to the left, and Eze is able to play him on. So good game in all. Really good result. Again, it's all about momentum. We have to keep winning. Um, Liverpool's going to drop point at some point as well. So we have to just keep winning our game. These are games we expect to win. Any game at home, we should win. The same way I expect us to beat City next weekend at home. It's a game at home. So I don't see why not. So that's it, guys. If you're not haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We're at 1,300 people now. 1,310, I think. Let's try and make it 1,400, even 1,500 subscribers. But thank you. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your comments as well. Thank you all. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.